Well, good day, Princess Auto shoppers. We're looking at the Princess Auto catalog here today, and one section here we're going to look at in my shop today. So that's awesome. We're going to look at it. So last video we did workshop, air, and power. Today we're going to do metal fabrication. So we got metal fabrication ready to go here, and we're going to look through this section here until we get to the Princess Auto sticker, which is our next section after that. So here we go, metal fabrication, one of my favorite ones. Favorite. So, what do we got here? Looks like a bunch of flux core MIG welders. MIG welders depends on what size you want, 75 amp, 125, 130 amp. This one does a TIG welder, looks like, the AC/DC TIG welder. And then multi-purpose welder, which is probably MIG, TIG, and stick likely. So it does a bit of everything. Awesome. Well, let's get into it here. What do we got here? So we got pinch welders. I think what they call them are spot welders. Those things that kind of and then weld the two little door seams or whatever say together. We got some tips for the wire feed welders and stuff. Portable TIG stick welders. More welders. This is all the Pro Point stuff here. So there's the Power Fist Princess Auto brand, and then the Pro Point Princess Auto's brand too. So one's 120 volt, well this one's 240, so this one will do quite a bit more probably, as in thicknesses of stuff. I'm not going to get right into all the details or everything here, but if you wanted to pause, and hopefully it's large enough on your screen. I know it's kind of a fair piece away, but she's filling up my viewfinder here, so she should be hopefully alright for you if you got a good screen at home there. Plasma cut and stuff, sweet. Now this is for welding stuff like aluminum and stuff like that, because the aluminum can't push through the whole gun and hose thing, so they just have like a real thing that goes out, and then the short run, right? Aluminum's pretty soft, so it doesn't really run too well for long distances. So it looks like we got plasma cutter repair and replacement stuff here for stuff that wears out, like the tips and stuff and the nozzles and stuff you got to replace every once in a while. So that's cool. They got right into all that now. That's good. Well, they're even selling Hobart stuff now too. Hobart's actually quite similar to the Miller stuff. If it's not even, maybe, don't quote me, built in the same factory, I wouldn't kind of be surprised, because they are quite similar. Like all the tips will fit from a Miller to a Hobart kind of thing, back and forth. So, but anyways, there we go. Hobart, Miller stuff, pretty close. Spark your imagination. So there's all more tips and stuff, and the gases. Oh, they've got a big AC generator, 11,000 watt. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Probably does welding and all that stuff too. I like the ones you see like in the back of someone's big pickup truck, right? So that's pretty neat. All the nozzles and stuff. Yep. Oh my goodness. Now we're into welding, cutting, and stuff. I got a small cutting torch here, so it's all stuff I got at Princess Auto too. One probably around this size, smaller guy. That's all I needed though. I'm not cutting like 4-inch thick stuff, so but yeah, all that stuff, and torch handles and stuff, the different tips and the cutting and heating tips. And there's some hoses, Victor style oxy fuel replacement torch. There you go. Nice. Oh, that's neat. They got quick connect stuff now. I didn't even know those existed. Isn't that cool? Now, you would think that they might have repositioned their welding wire back, you know, with the welders. But anyways, here we go. Welding wire, there's aluminum wire there. So that would go in that little handheld gun. And I do have one of those. It does work pretty good. Stainless steel welding wire. I've never even tried that before. Mild steel. That's normally what I'm doing, is the mild steel. Nice. Now they should have welding rods coming up here. Oh, well, look at that. Looky there. There we are. welding rods for your stick welding. Nice. All kinds of different ones. I'm not even going to really elaborate into that too much because there's a lot of them. What we got here, magnets and stuff, and electrode holders, welding rod electrode holders. There's a good welding table, kind of like that. Very nice. Brushes and cleaning stuff. These brushes here are really good. I have, pretty sure I got one here somewhere. Yep, I sure do. It's been used, but Power Fist, good little brushes. They're pretty strong, pretty stiff, pretty good though. Yeah, $5, you can't go wrong. That's a decent price. So what we got here? Oh, there's some more holding stuff and scrubbing stuff, clipping stuff and squishing stuff, plugging stuff, holding magnets stuff. Nice. And there's some more connectors for the welders and stuff. So that's good. Lots of connections and stuff. Oh, there's a wire end crimper machine there. Cable lug crimper. There you go. The official name. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and there's all the helmets. There's actually a PAPR auto darkening welding helmet there. It's got the air breathing thing on it for you. Well, that's good. Look at all the different helmets. Shark helmets and oops, right, zombie helmets, racing helmets. There's the spools of wire, ground electrode wire, cable by the foot. Nice. And we got some more masks and some cutting stuff. Did I miss a page? No, I didn't. And then replaceable shield things for lenses. Ooh, R95 welding respirator. There you go. Probably don't have any of those in stock right now during this COVID thing, but anyway. And we got some more protective gear, gloves and stuff. Super nice. And some heating torches there, big propane ones. Some more screens and welding protection stuff. That's pretty good. These little bottles here for like a little welding torch kit. I actually started with one of those and it did pretty good, but the oxygen runs out fast on them. You get about 6 minutes and then phew, and that's out. So, you know, it costs you 15 bucks. I never paid that one. When I had my little guy, I think it was more like maybe 8 bucks, and I thought that was a fair bit back then, but for as long as it lasted. But anyways, another story. Good little system though. It did work. What do we got here? Little micro torches and little pencil torches. That's cool. Smoke absorbing soldering fan. Hey, that's a good idea if you're doing a lot of that. That's probably not very good to be breathing that in, I wouldn't think. There's all your soldering irons and guns and stuff there. That's pretty neat. What do we got here? Plastic welder accessories. Wow, plastic welding. I've never tried that. Might be kind of interesting at some point. Nice. And we got some cut-off saws and chopping saws. I've had a few of these portable chop saws with the abrasive blades, and yeah, they were good in their day, but it's all about the cold dry metal chop saws now. I got one of them. I never go back to one of those. Just so you know, if you're thinking of buying one of these, spend a few extra bucks and get a dry metal saw. You'll love it. You wouldn't think metal would cut metal, but oh boy, does it ever cut good. There's some grinding wheel dressers over here. They're good to have too if you're grinding a lot of stuff. There's one of those. It's like a big rubber ball, or basically like a rubber elastic, but it's a big square block of it, and you rub that on your sander disc and it cleans it off. It actually works pretty good. A bunch of grinding discs and one of these 6-inch belt disc sanders. Pretty nice. Grinder stands, bench grinder stands. Ooh, and there's some stick-on sanding discs. Nice. Nice. Belts and polishing wheels. Some drill presses. Yeah, I guess that's kind of metal fabrication. Never even really thought about that. I'd like to get one of those sometime if I had the room for it. But I don't have much more room left, so. Ooh, there's one of those magnetic drill presses. Those would be pretty handy. You gotta have a big chunk of metal for that thing to magnetize too, though. That's the only problem with them. You can't just have like a little piece of sheet metal out. This won't work. There's some more shop presses. Nice. Lots of different varieties of them now too. That's good. And metal benders. We've got one something like this one, I think, or maybe I can't remember. Metal benders, they work good. Floor metal bender. I think that's for like pipes though. Maximum width 2 inch. Yeah. Nice gear driven metal planetary ring roller. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Metal brakes. Nice. Kinds of good stuff. There's some English wheel stuff. Lots of benders and pullers and shapers and all kinds of neat stuff. Rotary machine. This manually operated rotary machine can form thicknesses of up to 30,000 mild steel and 20,000 stainless steel. Huh. That's kind of cool. Anvils. Some of these vices. Got one right beside us here. It's actually that one. I think. Yeah, it is. That's him. That's him. Adjustable. Yep. Good little vice. I had no problem with it so far. Oh yeah, they're starting to sell a lot of different metal too, and they've got like aluminum stuff too. I think that's the aluminum. Is that the yeah, aluminum round tubing. And they had it up to like 2.5 inch there. It was big stuff. That's pretty cool. And they got a bunch of, well, they got all kinds of different metal there and stuff. All kinds of rounds and squares and bars and flats and angle stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, what do we got here? Some lifts and stuff. Scissor lift sort of things. Little carts and stuff. Two-wheel carts. Lots of them. They got all kinds of different two-wheel carts. Like, all kinds. All kinds. Almost to our sticker. Uh-oh. And what do we got here? Light bulb. So it's for lighting up your metal workshop. And floor. This is like the rubber floor stuff that you stick down and walk over. I got lots of that. And foamy utility floor tiles. Oh, these would be rubbery too, I guess. But they fit together like puzzle pieces and stuff. That's kind of cool. What do we got on this one? Some shelving units. Ooh, LED lights. Sweet. Got a couple above me. LEDs are awesome. Last forever, hopefully. Well, not forever, but a long time. Last for a long time. Got some carts and stuff here, and I think we said shelves already. But... and there we go. There we go. That is your workshop metal fabrication section of the catalog. And next week when we come back, we'll be looking at auto repair and shop. So that's cool. Auto repair and shop is a fairly big section. So that will be to here, I guess. So we'll put the marker in there. And we're good to go. Alright, well, that's number 2 of the Princess Auto 2020 catalog. So hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all next week for automotive.